This is my mum's garden. Quite big and quite lovely. And there's the workshop. All manner of shenanigans to get up to. This is mum's craft room. Sewing machine and lots of plants. It's quite a nice old house. Big bay tree. Nothing like fresh bay, you know? This is my pond. I dug this when I was just home from uni 1 year. It's a hookerers. This is the lunch table, and sometimes the breakfast table in summer. It's a herbaceous border. Mostly clematis. What else have we got? The peony's coming up soon. Still hiding in there. The hyacinth's done really well this year. And this big old duder, whose name I've forgotten. Camellia. The camellia did really well, but then the rains came. Oopsie. So it's still okay. There's quite a few bugs in there. Pot garden. Pot garden is all plant storage, perennial storage. Things that get propagated off, and the poppy is just growing on. It was a really tiny baby last year. Jacob's ladder. We get loads of baby Jacob's ladders off this guy every year. This is quite nice. This is one of our favourite euphorbias for this garden anyway. It's a real thug, so it spreads everywhere, so we keep it in teeny tiny pots so it can't escape too many times. So there is some coming up in the pool. I think that's a rock rose. Only just getting started again for the year, so there's one coming up in there that has escaped. Over here is a vegetable garden. We had green mustard as our overwinter crop on there. Nothing's gone in there yet, but it's going to be the onions. And in the big bed, that's all potatoes. Lovely bunch of potatoes, thank you very much. And green beans this row this year, I think. But I can't remember. I want some peas. And I also want some sweet peas. So we're going to put the sweet peas in this bit. That's what the trellis is for. Cold frame. Don't look at that. It's so gross. And the greenhouse. This is Mummy's little kingdom. Astromeria is already coming up. Already budding. And we've got flower buds on them. And the hanging baskets that go on the front of the house. Big trough ones. I like the troughs. Troughs are the best. We took loads of rosemary cuttings. Some of them have even flowered, so they're obviously doing just fine. Penstemons came out quite well. Don't know what's in the little propagator today. Might be calendulas. Yeah. And this is a really fabulous variety. Is Schwarzkopf, it's called. And the peas are coming up. Those are the sweet peas. There, little babies. And this is a curry plant. There's some wallflowers. I think either these might be the snapdragons. I'm not good at telling without without flowers on. So yeah, it's really nice and warm in here. It's a really nice workstation. Yeah, super nice. And this is a rose I bought Mum for Mother's Day 3 or 4 years ago now. It's doing really well. Composts. We planted these trees when we moved in, these silver paper birches, and groups of 3, and they were only 6 footers, so they've done really super well. I think they put roots up into the compost bins and steal the compost, but we don't mind. It's fine. Oh, and there's our old pigsty has got bats, and they live in these places here. They slide in there, and come out occasionally when we see them, but usually without us ever knowing they're there, which is really nice. We have a weather station, and this is Dad's mess. Blame Dad for that. This is a new bed that Mum and her assistant did this over winter. So we've got the sort of main feature plants are these 2 hydrangeas that are sleeping. But right now, the flowering currant is the star. And you got gigantic hydrangea pugillaris hanging out on the side of the workshop. And looking forward to seeing that come out. It's already budding nicely. So it's getting ready, you know, these big old trumpety bud things. And this is what we did today. So we built this wall and we cut this, so this was mounded down here. So we cut this flat and laid the slabs and then built a little wall and put all the waste soil up there. So that's our one shady area is in the shadow of this wall here. So it's lots of, we've got lupins in there at the moment, and the crocosmia goes okay, but you know, I want a fern or two in there if I can convince people. And a really magnificent old wisteria, a 20-year-old wisteria. I'll take you some photos when it's in flower. Yeah, and then the central bed is just, you know, mostly yucca tree hanging out in the middle. Yeah, that's our little garden. I hope you're all doing well, and I'll talk to you again soon. Bye.